crazy.
Insane. I'm in a Chiron right now.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Today we are in Greenwich. Since you guys blew up the last Greenwich video, we got a bunch of views and we saw a bunch of crazy cars. We decided to come back on this beautiful day. Last time it was raining, so now it's beautiful, so hopefully there's some more cars here. And first stop is Bugatti. So let's go up to the windows and see what they got. Alright, so we just came up to the windows, and Tara, what do we have here?
We got a beautiful blue exposed carbon Chiron. Very, very cool. I have seen this car before. This is absolutely insane. I actually haven't seen it in the sun like this. It's really cool, and right next to it is a all black Veyron. It's
absolutely
very
crazy.
Sick. It's black on black on black. Very cool spec. I actually have never seen a black on black spec Veyron ever. It's pretty sick.
Windows are a little bit tinted, so if you can't see, sorry about
it's
that.
Pretty hard to see, but even on this side you got the Aston Martins, the cool ones, like the old classic ones that you guys like. Very hard to see, but I know that car in the green is definitely worth some crazy money. If you guys know what that car is, comment down below, let us know.
And then Bentley, you have all these Aston Martins over here,
and guys,
Bentleys as well.
I am still on the hunt for my car, so it's just gonna be like in the way, like even car shopping, asking people, you know, like prices and whatnot.
Hi guys, so we're on the way to the Ferrari dealership, but we're walking past Pagani because that's kind of like the best dealership here. I mean, a Pagani, you cannot pass up a Pagani.
Hey.
But first stop before Lamborghini is the Alfa Romeo building, and if you remember last time, there was a Apollo in there, one of one Apollo. So guys, if you haven't checked out the first video of us being here, what are you doing? Because that video is crazy. The cars we saw in the time and everything is crazy. It looks like it's a little bit empty.
I think everything might be
it's worth a try. We stopped by Alfa Romeo's building here, and look at that, a LaFerrari's up there. Unfortunately, there are no cars down here.
No cars. You guys gotta check out that last video because it's fully jam-packed with cars. Apollo IE one-off was right in here. But check out that video after you're done watching this video.
Exactly, but crazy to see a LaFerrari. Looks like an F8 up there, and like I said, there's nothing. Oh, well, there's an 812 over there if you can see that. But next stop is Ferrari. Alright guys, so I know we're giving all the insiders to you guys. A lot of things that you may not know if you come here is the service center is right here, which you can just squeeze past and just look down under. And last time we were here, there was an F40, but look at all these cars that you don't see unless you come to the back here.
I've seen a LaFerrari in here and an F50, so like there's a lot of cars that got serviced right down here.
And I believe that it was in our last video. I think we saw an F50.
You did, right?
Yeah, look, an SF90 down there, more cars back there. But now we're gonna head inside and see the main part of Ferrari. And walking up these stairs, you're greeted to a beautiful LaFerrari with a bow on it, as all the other ones. But look at that, just a nice LaFerrari chilling here.
Very cool.
And if you watched the last video, this was here as well. We actually saw 3 LaFerraris in that day. But LaFerrari, my dream hypercar, my dream car out of the Holy Trinity, with the F1 style light back there, and an SF90, a older one, a Roma, an F8, and
my favorite car,
small person car. And this thing is actually worth more than Tara's car, I believe, which is kind of crazy.
It covers this logo right here.
That it's literally knee height. And then at the Ferrari dealership just does it the best. You have some engines
test your
on display.
automotive skills right here.
Don't put me on blast. Don't put me on blast. I'm terrible with engines.
Yeah,
Tara
I'm not
knows
that great at
everything about engines. So, but if you come back here, like I said, Ferrari does it the best. You have a nice little lounge area. Have all the beautiful books to just sit here and read while you look at your beautiful LaFerrari there.
Look at all the different shades of red. Like, look at all these. These are all different.
And look behind Tara, all these other ones.
And you got more colors over here. You got yellow, and you got all your different like blues and dark black, like blue.
All your leather options here. Honestly,
like,
this is one of the best spaces I think to spec a car. You got a nice table here.
Feel this leather, man. It's absolutely
beautiful. You got all your rims here to choose from. You have all your seats that you can choose from here, which is absolutely crazy. And,
obviously got to be the bucket seats.
I won't mind if I do, but I was sitting in the bucket seats. A lot of people say that these things are uncomfortable.
It's because we're kids.
We're kids, but like,
they're young.
I mean, I would be able to sit in this all day, especially in a Ferrari.
People usually get something like these. These are like the less sporty bucket style seats. Like these are like this. It's like that without like all the crazy options. Like this is, it is very comfortable. I can't lie. Compared, I don't know.
Compared to this carbon fiber bucket, but this is the one that a lot of people get because it still has that like sportier feel, but it's nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
So. And then the steering wheels over here.
Oh, you got the
way
older gen
until
steering
the
wheel.
older ones
To like
the brand new ones here. So, like I said, Ferrari just does it the best here. All right, so we came downstairs of Ferrari and honestly not hold the way down, just all of them. Which you do have a 488, but yeah, just some California tees. Nothing too crazy down here. Yeah, but I think the best part of Ferrari was definitely the La Ferrari. I mean, you can never beat La Ferrari as going in behind into the service area. But yeah, pretty cool that they have like 2 stories here. Not many dealerships have that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go and check upstairs outside of the dealership through a hole to see the garage area, because what we were showing you earlier was the service center downstairs. They have an upstairs, and that's where some of the crazy things we have seen. Like last video, guys, you need to check out the last video if you haven't already, because that one was just jam-packed crazy cars. Alright guys, so coming to this side of the building here, across from McLaren or Miller Motor Cars,
giving you the tips and tricks of
Greenwich. Literally tips and tricks of Greenwich. There's this window, kind of this garage service center here.
There's people over there.
Yeah, but there's a La Ferrari. Wow, that's actually crazy. There's a La Ferrari over there. You really can't see. Yeah, look straight. Literally a La Ferrari chilling over there. But yeah, can't really get the best view in there because, like I said, these are customer vehicles, so they always, you know, keep them away. They don't want them to be all over social media like us, but that's why we're here. We're showing you guys these tips as the sun is just beaming in my eyes.
But like the craziest part of basically all of Greenwich is in these doors right here. Like
behind this door is the craziest cars, the 110 Yes, the Bugatti 110 There was three in here.
A Speedtail,
There's
which I hope, I'm praying there's one right over there. I really want to show you that because I've seen it on someone's story.
Hopefully it's still there.
Hopefully.
But I did see a video of a gray silver 110
And a blue one.
that came in here not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yesterday, it said posted 5 hours ago on someone's story. So hopefully that was recent and not like an old video. I didn't see any date of it being like today or, you know, a long time ago. But like I said,
ooh, now this
but
is
back
one of my
here,
favorite Ferraris. I did this again. I did it last video. I'm about to do it again. But this is literally one of my favorite Ferraris. Hey. This is one of my favorite Ferraris, the 812. I love all the additions, the GTC, the GT, all the additions of the 812. I think the 812 is just like the best car, in my opinion. I love the elongated hood, so like, can't go wrong with the 812 and a V8, V12.
exactly. But now, I keep saying, but now like the best part, and the service door was just up, and we just missed that.
Wow.
We could have just seen inside, and we just missed it. It literally just went up. But yeah, I think the best thing is, and Tara, I think you were right.
I think I was right.
There is a McLaren Speedtail on the showroom floor.
And
so let's go film that because that is crazy. Approaching McLaren, we have a 720S, a GT, and an Artura. These both were in question for Tara's car because Tara only buys new. Tara doesn't like to buy older cars, which is respectful, you know, gotta be first owner. But yeah, what do you guys think? A GT or an Artura on the channel would be kind of crazy.
I feel like the GT isn't sporty enough because it is the Grand Touring it. The Artura is more of our style, but I just don't know how I like the style of the car.
Exactly, but and then you have the 570S, 2 of them over there. But the main part, the McLaren Speedtail.
Guys, we have it. We have the Speedtail. We actually seen this car before.
At the Greenwich
Yeah,
concourse, we have seen it before, which
Very,
that video never came out because that was before we had the camera and everything.
Yeah. But this is very, very cool. I love the paint job on this car with all the carbon, and obviously it's a Speedtail. You know
and
why
the
they call it the tail?
little.
Because look how long it is from the back. This is literally a boat. But it's crazy. It's the fastest McLaren ever. 255 miles an hour top speed. I like how you sit.
This is crazy. I love how it's literally like up to my knees back here, and then obviously up there it's just like head height.
Like look at this actually moves like up and down. These are very fragile.
You can see
move it up.
the ridge right there and the Speedtail carbon in the back. But I love the two different rims. So you have this little plate right there.
You get that thing for the back, like on the GT2s.
Yeah, the GT2 has the one that you've seen before on the channel has that like disc around it.
I love
but crazy that you sit in the middle with two people right next to you. Absolutely crazy.
That'd be very cool.
Yeah. And then continuing over here, look at this race car. Honestly, for me, I think the orange lining striping is a little bit much.
Especially on the interior.
Like look at the steering wheel. That's a little bit overdone.
Rice.
Yeah.
It's a little rice. Sad to say it, but it is a little rice, especially on the wheels. Like I like when they do it just like this,
Around, but not on the spokes.
Not on the spoke.
But
and this
is the
honestly,
HS with the view of the engine back there. Crazy with the exhaust tips, orange, fully orange as well. Carbon overload as well. And then this thingy mabobber. If you guys know what this is, comment down below because I surely do not.
$59,000.
Not sure what it is, but yeah. And then you have this beautiful car here with Mr. Bear.
So you think there's a person inside? I've seen it.
Oh yeah, how there's like people inside of them and like scare you. But you have a whole engine in the back here.
It's actually MP 412C, right?
Something like that. I'm not sure.
Pretty sure.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. But it's just crazy to see a McLaren Speedtail over there and beautiful Porsche here as well. But yeah, this is crazy to see. Absolutely wild. Coming across the street, you got a beautiful MC20. This is Alfa Romeo, but we're not here for these Maseratis or anything. And this is where I'm going to show you guys the little trick. And if you watched the other video, like I keep saying, if you come in between these two buildings, which Pagani is right here and Alfa Romeo is right here.
Hopefully the Cheto DHs might.
Oh yeah, maybe.
There was one down here.
Oh,
hey, we're gonna
little sneak peek over there into Pagani. But if you come down and look through these windows, sometimes there's some crazy cars down here. Tara, can you see anything?
Bugatti Super Sport. Or yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna pop up a picture right now of it because it's kind of hard to see, but that's crazy. Alright guys, so we just came into Pagani of Greenwich and we're greeted with a beautiful Pagani Huayra BC. And this was last video, and the Pagani Zonda Monza 1 of 1. Again, we could have seen it a little bit better last video because, well, there's restrictions right here.
Wait.
And then a Carrera.
Restrictions.
Whoa. There's a Carrera GT over there, and then honestly I think the best car behind Tara is right there. That Zonda, absolutely insane. But look at the attention to detail in this place. Carbon fiber on the floor, and then you have all these Rolls Royces here. Honestly, if you look at our last video here, we were able to go much closer to these cars, and especially the Zonda over there. And we actually sat in some of these Rolls Royces, which we might be able to do.
They have some great hidden features that I never knew about Rolls Royce, which I did, but I didn't at the same time.
Yeah, which it's crazy. I mean, look at this, beautiful blue and black carbon. And the interior is actually blue as well on this car, which is pretty crazy.
What I should do now, because now we're all moving on to the hydraulic lift for the things. Make this hydraulic. Make it the hydraulic, like the
probably on the newer cars, because this is obviously a little bit older. But I mean, look at that paint just shine right there. Absolute
blue carbon.
crazy.
I feel like we've seen so many blue carbon cars here.
The Chiron, the one in Lamborghini, and then this one,
and then like I've seen like the paint to sample blue, which is insane, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like even we're more focused on these cars. I want to show you this car right here too. Like, this is
Carrera GT.
Iconic.
Doug DeMuro spec.
Doug DeMuro spec. That's all. Like I swear, every time we see one of these, we just call it the Doug DeMuro spec. Exactly. I feel like they all come in this stock color of silver.
And everybody knows the Doug DeMuro spec. So yeah, absolutely crazy to see these cars here. And honestly, I think we have one more dealership to go to that we'll stop by. But if not, then, well, this is the end of the video. But we're going to go take some pictures of these cars. Alright guys, so we were just walking to Porsche. And the Bugatti is out. Both of the Bugattis are out right now. Oh my god. The Bugatti Chiron that we literally just were filming earlier today. And they're both out. Look at it just glistening in the sun. That is crazy. Look at that.
Absolutely insane.
Chilling out in the sun. That is wild. So, I mean, that's crazy. We were just walking to go, literally to go to the Porsche dealership to film it. To film at Porsche. And we were just walking past.
But this car is absolutely insane in the sun. The way that it glistens is insane. This is it, man. This is the sickest car. That's here at Greenwich at the moment. Like besides the Monza, I think this is very cool.
That is just crazy, just to be out, because they rarely take these things out. But I think there might be a potential buyer. So yeah,
I kind of want to.
That is crazy. Oh my god! Wow. We were able to get pretty close to it, but that is crazy. Tara's getting some edits right now, but just like, look at that blue carbon just absolutely popping. And I love the headlights on Bugatti. It's absolutely beautiful. And I love how we're talking about this a lot, but we haven't touched on the Bugatti Veyron. Absolutely crazy. Black on black, fully black. Looks like a hint of blue in there, but windows tinted, obviously. These rims, it is a little bit dirty, but that's alright. And then there's two of these, which I didn't even know that. Wow, I just realized that there's two Bugatti Veyrons. That's crazy. Another view right here in the back. Wow, that is just crazy. That I literally thought that was the reflection, guys, of this when we were walking up. But they literally have two Veyrons here, similar spec.
Wait,
that is crazy.
This just came.
Yeah, where did that spawn from?
I think this is that guy's. I have a feeling that this might
If that is, then if we can maybe even sit in it, that would be crazy. But literally just spawned in out of nowhere. You never know what can happen. We were literally just down the street filming, and a Bugatti Veyron pulled up. Isn't that, like, that's just crazy. You never know what's going to happen here at Bugatti of Greenwich. But Tara's getting them clips, so tune into the TikTok, the Instagram, and the YouTube Shorts. Everything, these edits are going to be there. But I just heard something rev over there. But this is just crazy. It looks like they might be moving it back in to the showroom, so hopefully we can get it starting up, because that'd be crazy. Looks like we're getting a startup on the car.
Ooh, startup?
One lucky man to be driving this car right now.
Guys, this car is not quiet.
Wow.
Everyone says this is a quiet car. This is not a quiet car. This is loud. This is a beast.
Look at that one last shot of it glistening in the sun. Very tight fit here.
This thing at night will be very cool because the lights are like that. When you see the lights on the road, you don't think about
it. Absolutely insane. Look at that. From a model scale car to the real thing is absolutely crazy. And one little, never have been in this room right here. Never came to this room right here.
like this is a TV.
Wow, that's a TV right there to probably spec the car, as you can see. That's going crazy. But look at that. Bleed. And then a Chiron down there.
As a potential bleed.
More model cars right there. Crazy. These crazy seats. And just books. And this small, nice little scale car. And look at these little engines right here. Wow. This thing probably costs more than some people's car right here. That's crazy.
This is almost the same as that Bugatti.
Same carbon almost as that. Crazy seats.
Feel like
Wow, absolutely wild. With this racing guy right here, just chilling, suited up with the helmet on. Wow, this is crazy. We've never been able to come in here, just to come in here, and there's just a Bugatti Chiron right there. This is crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. Once in a lifetime experience right here. Testing out the sound system in the car right now. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Looks like the Veyron was just started up now, getting pulled in. So we're gonna come out. Popping back into the showroom here.
I absolutely love the Veyrons too, like things up there, like
Yeah, hood ducks or
it
whatever.
looks insane. Like that's just so iconic.
That's crazy that this was not here. You guys saw this was not here.
This is
How
not
we were
here.
filming the Aston Martin in the back when we first came here. This was
not
the
here.
first location that we came to. And
Because
so it just spawned
it is
in.
getting like later in the day, so more people might come out. So we might actually go back and hit up these dealerships one more time.
Exactly, and it's closing time, so some of the cars are coming back in, and they are closed on Sunday, so they probably want some of the cars, you know, to be on show for other people to come. But that is crazy, and it's perfect timing that we left all the other dealerships just to come and witness these two cars outside, which is wild.
All right,
so
so
we-
guys, thank you so much.
To the salesman, thank you so much to you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Tara's getting an opportunity to sit in the
You're pretty
Chiron.
tall, so you might have to put the seat down a little bit.
All right.
Be very careful now. Crazy, hopping in a Chiron right now. That's why you always gotta ask. Always gotta ask.
I am in a Chiron. Guys, this
Crazy.
is insane. I'm in a Chiron right now. This
Wow.
is beautiful.
How does it feel?
It feels like a rocket ship. You want to hop in?
Yeah, I'll
It
hop
actually
in on
feels
the
like a
passenger
rocket
seat.
ship right now.
I'll go around and I'll hop in on the passenger seat. Hopping in on the passenger side. Very light door, I must say. Very light door. Hopping in here with Tara. Being very, very careful.
right now.
Very careful. Look
Look
at
at this. This is insane. I'm actually shaking. Look at the gear selector. It's so simple and elegant. You got your
Look at this view right here. Me and Tara.
guys. One day,
chilling.
someday, we will have this car. We will drive it, and we will daily drive this thing.
That's crazy. So Tara, how does it feel sitting? Run him through it a little.
Run it through. Right now, I feel like
You're not moving anywhere.
I'm not moving. You're not going anywhere. I feel like this car will just take your head and just bolt it to the seat. Because this thing is insanely fast. I love the steering wheel. Like, this steering wheel is so... It's tiny, actually. Like, the way you grip it, it's just... The paddles are tiny, but, like, they're nice.
And with the speed gauge in the back.
This is
there.
insane. The gauge is
All the
insane.
carbon fiber. Like, look at all this carbon.
I
right
love
here.
this. This ring right here, the Bugatti symbol itself. Insane. You got the little lights.
Look how simple
Look
it
at the
is.
engine.
You would think that these cars.
W16 behind our
Oh
heads right
my
now.
god, look at that, guys.
Quad turbos.
That's crazy.
1600 horsepower.
Oh my god, it's literally a rocket ship. If you told me when we came here today that we would be sitting in a Chiron right now.
These doors
I
are
would not
very
believe it.
light.
Very light. That's what I said when I opened them. But I think how I said it was a one in a lifetime opportunity to see them outside and driving. Now look at this. We're sitting inside one. So yeah, we're just gonna sit in here and take it
gonna
all
take
in
it
and take
all
some
in.
pictures. So
And,
we'll
yeah.
get back to you guys whenever we do. Guys, so it's time to hop in the drivers.
Oh, for sure. No one really uses it, but
Cautionally get in here.
why not?
Watch your feet, because you don't want to hit anything. Wow,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
Look in your rear mirror right now. Like you could just
That is
see.
crazy. Let me show them that little view here.
Yeah.
Guys, when you just look back there, it's very dim, but I'm just chilling right now in a Chiron. Look at this. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, as you just saw that me and Tara were able to just sit in the Chiron. Absolutely crazy, Tara.
This is
Like, I mean,
like there's some people that come here and they have crazy amount of followers and they get in. Thank you so much.
exactly. Thank you. Shout out to him for letting us sit. Thank you so much. Crazy. They're gonna lock up, so me and Tara
Yeah,
are
we're
gonna
gonna get out.
head out now. But that's literally a once in a lifetime opportunity right there. crazy. Shout out to the salesman. And that guy next to him is actually thinking about buying the car, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I could say. Like, we just sat in a Chiron.
We just
like,
sat in a Chiron.
crazy.
Full exposed blue carbon.
Probably one of the best specs I think I've ever seen. So crazy to sit on. So yeah, shout out to the salesman again. Absolutely crazy. And you know, you see all these people with hundreds of millions of followers coming, and they can't even sit, and we got a chance to sit in it, which is crazy. So blow this video up, and yeah.
Please.
But now, time on to Porsche, which I don't think anything can top this anymore, unless like literally nothing can top this, guy.
If I could sit in like a freaking Koenigsegg,
Yeah.
unreleased Koenigsegg, that's
Yeah,
about it.
but that's crazy. So let's head on to Porsche and let's see what they got there. Alright guys, so we are at Porsche right now, and this is our last stop here. And there's actually a car that Tara wants, a Porsche GT3. So let's go inside and let's film it, because we only got one chance to see this car. So now we got another chance to see the Porsche GT3. Alright guys, so it is a little bit busy in here, so I'm gonna keep it down a little. But there is a Porsche Dakar. It is sold, which is crazy.
How do you guys say it? Dakar or Dakar?
I just say Dakar. Just try to keep it nice and simple. But yeah, no, this is crazy. We have seen one in an event.
We are
the
more
sad
hyped
video
up, as you can tell. We are way more hyped up
after the show.
after
But
the show.
we saw one of these. If you guys follow the channel, in the Porsche crash video, sad video, but we did see this. So
It's like people in the morning have coffee, us just sit in a Bugatti,
sitting
that
in
gets
Chiron, and now the mood's up. So yeah, this is crazy. Look at that. White rims. I love the white rims. Honestly, I think they did such a good.
Yeah, no, and
Good
it's
idea with it.
off-roady, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is probably more off-road capable than the
Strato?
Strato.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think it looks much lighter. It's a Porsche, you know, Porsche's rally and everything. But the main reason why we came in here was to see this car. Unfortunately, it is sold.
It is?
But I mean, it's the only one that has a bow on it. So I don't think. But even if it's not, or I mean, it doesn't have the sold thing on it. But yeah, this is exactly what Tara wanted. Just a different color on the exterior. But now looking in person, this is a nice color, and it has everything like we need. If you followed the channel and you saw our last video of the Veneno, we talked about it. There was a Porsche dealership right next to the Lamborghini one, but all the carbon fiber, even down to that piece, the roof, and obviously the wing is just crazy. Like we said in the other video, we were thinking about getting a Porsche GT3 RS, but the RS is not what we want, because Tara is gonna daily drive this, drive it to school, you know. So a GT3 RS is a little bit too much, and it is gonna take 3 years to get here, and you may get lucky and it only take a year. But paint to sample is like a lot, and if you're getting a Porsche GT3, might as well just get a fire color. So yeah, but yeah, this is kind of what we were looking at, and it's crazy for it to be here. Who knows? Maybe we'll even buy it. So yeah, we're just gonna look around, and Tara's gonna get a feel for the car more, because you know, when buying a car, you gotta be sure that it's gonna be the right one. So Tara's gonna look around a little and see.
That's it. How's the car doing, right?
Tara's sitting in the Porsche GT3 right now.
It's a good day to try it. Look at that, right?
Alright guys, so I didn't film much because like we were talking with the sales guy, but you saw that clip of Tara hopping in the car. They are charging 50K over,
which is okay. It's not bad in terms of the market right now, but it's insane.
The sale was $228,000 final, and then with
plus,
the 50
guys,
markup.
Plus, it has 1,200 miles on the car. I think it's 1,500. And I will be the first owner of the car. It's not pre-owned, but they're selling it as new.
Yeah.
And I'm still paying 50K over. I think you should just give me the car as like $235,000.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is absurd. And now they have a GT3 RS coming in all black.
And they're charging
$150,000.
150 over. That is just crazy.
And if I go to my boys at South Shore, they're giving me no markups. All I have to do is just wait.
Exactly.
The weight game I'm kind of good at, because I have waited on my hood for a year.
Yeah.
I think that's an R8 GT, right?
Oh, we'll check that out in a second, I guess. We weren't even planning on stopping at Audi, because every time we come here, it's not the best, but we'll still come in and, you know, show you guys. But yeah, and then they were charging 150. That's just crazy. So in total, for a GT3 RS brand new, is over $400,000, which is just absurd. Which is just absurd. So yeah, we're definitely not gonna come here. Sorry, they're a great dealership. Thank you for them for helping us out. But we're gonna stick to our boys at South Shore, because it's basically down the street. and they charge MSRP not a cent over.
Because
so.
they are actually owned by Porsche.
Yeah.
They aren't owned. You know how these dealerships are owned by somebody and they charge the markups because they want to get paid more.
Yeah.
So they don't charge no markup. They're straight Porsche to that Porsche dealership.
Exactly.
Anyways,
and the Audi R8 GT looks like it. So let's go inside and check it out.
yeah. So here's the window sticker. 253,000 plus a $30,000 markup, which is very similar to the Porsche. How about you hop in on the passenger side?
I'll watch you get in first.
All right, guys.
Open it up. Show the audience the interior first.
This is a very big door.
Yeah. Alcantara on the steering wheel.
So guys, this is
Carbon fiber. It is the GT.
It is the GT. So one of 333.
Yeah,
Let's see
33.
what you
Is it
get.
33? Is it 33?
Let's see what you get.
I forgot. But yeah. Take a look.
Wow,
inside
it's actually
there.
very tiny in here.
Very tiny. Yeah. I mean, it looks like your head is about to literally
I'm about to
hit. But
very tiny in here.
how does it feel?
How does it feel?
Yeah.
I mean, it feels great. Oh, this is chassis number 267 of 333.
You'll walk us through it.
So how does it feel? It is a very, like, not like, yeah, it's very tiny. I could go,
Okay.
my hand could go to that side. Not much room. I'm not gonna lie, there's not much room. I'm sweating, guys.
It's very hot in this
Very hot
dealership.
in the dealership. The steering wheel, Alcantara, I don't like Alcantara steering wheels, but whatever.
Look at all the carbon though. Like, I'm sorry to
carbon-
interrupt, but there is
Yeah.
just so much
There's
carbon.
so much carbon. You get carbon here, down here, this place, here, even the AC vents. Like,
Yeah.
this is very good. I mean, the interior, it's not bad. I mean, you get a great view of the engine, and the wing is absolutely insane. I like how simple it is in here. AC vents, your Apple CarPlay is right in here. So, like, everything's built in. These paddles are very tiny, but
Yeah, you can always get aftermarket if anything, probably. Looks like we are getting a startup.
maybe
On
this
the
will
Audi
change
R8.
my mind right here.
Yeah.
Start, stop buttons right here. 3, 2, 1.
How we thinking?
Yo, this is actually like loud. Like my sheet is shaking right now. I can't even speak. My seat is shaking right now.
That's crazy.
How loud it is.
Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Crazy experience to sit in the Chiron and just see all these crazy cars. If you haven't checked out the last one, go check that out because that was crazy as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed all the little like quirks and features that we showed you of how to see some better cars here whenever you stop by at Greenwich. Tara, what are your thoughts on the video?
I think it's amazing, and I want to know what's your thoughts on the Audi R8 GT, and if that's potentially a better purchase than the GT3.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, they're kind of neck and neck because of the sound.
That sound was crazy. That startup was crazy.
I wish I revved it, but they said it was low on gas, but
Yeah.
you know, whatever. This guy was super nice. He's gonna let us know if there's any crazy cars coming in or hyper cars and whatnot.
Yeah,
so
there
it's
was a
gonna be insane.
Devo, he said like
Yeah,
a
he
week
said there
ago,
was.
but yeah, so we're gonna head on out. We're hungry, we're gonna go get some food, and yeah, so like, subscribe, share with your friends, blow this video up, and Tara, like always,
A little pull.